This is an electro-pop concert at the Christ Church in Bochum. The church has become a popular meeting place for the city's young people. In front of the altar, there's a party atmosphere. Most of the concert goers have no problem with the location.
It's festive. The auditorium is beautiful. I think the location is fabulous.
It's about a church becoming self-confident and relaxed enough to say, this can happen here.
For me, it's not even close to blasphemy. It's a new idea, something different. With the acoustics in the church, it's super.
Once a month, young musicians perform in the 132-year-old Christ Church. The concert promoter is Pastor Thomas Wessel. The naves of churches like his can seat hundreds, but these days many congregations are finding them hard to fill. That's why Thomas Wessel regularly converts his church's nave into a nightclub. He thinks the church should be for everyone.
Churches are a bit like the Alps. They're there, but it doesn't mean you visit them every day. It's enough to go once a year, usually at Christmas. We're trying to find ways in which people can come and know they won't be pressured. They don't need to make a profession of faith or sing any hymns. But they're in the church.
At the Church of Zion in Berlin, they also regularly host secular events, like this fashion show in July 2009. German designer Michael Michalski presented his collection, Sinners and Saints, in the hallowed halls of this Romanesque-style church. The fashions weren't standard church-going attire, but the show sure filled the pews. This place of worship was deconsecrated in 2005. The former Martini Church in Bielefeld was in such bad shape that it faced the wrecking ball. But then a gastronomer purchased the building and turned it into a restaurant called Glück und Seligkeit, or Happiness and Salvation. It's now one of Bielefeld's top eateries. Architect Martin Bruns was commissioned to convert the building, but he almost rejected the job.
It was difficult for me even just to imagine something like this. For me, because of the experiences of my youth, a church was something untouchable, something you can't just arbitrarily exploit.
Despite his anxieties, Bruns dared to take on the project. He decided to leave the neo-Gothic architecture intact.
The priority was to maintain the space and structure in a fitting way. So it was important for us to preserve the building's dignity, the space and cultural venue, which is extremely beautiful, and to make sure it could continue to be used communally.
The restaurant has space for more than 350 people. The concept has proven popular. Cologne-based architect Martin Link and his family live in another former house of worship, the Holy Three Kings Church. The old structure is now home to a swimming pool and 4 private apartments. Martin Link loves the walls, which are 10 meters tall.
You're often asked, what's it like to live in a church? Do you feel nearer to God? Do you sense anything special? That's generally not the case. It's like this. In the beginning, it's something new. You're living in a different kind of space from what you're used to. But when you've lived here for a while, it just becomes normal.
In the third millennium, churches now serve as trendy meeting places, or restaurants, or modern living spaces. A growing number of people are rediscovering the merits of these architectural treasures.